Okay, I thought shout out to Media Man. Hey, I had to steal your cover, dog. I had to steal your thumbnail, dog. I'm just letting you know for Media Man. But I'm gonna say this, man. It's a lot of things, when you have a lot of these brothers say, to look at women with septum rings and shit like that and judge women with ink. And me, I don't judge by a woman that have septum rings or tattoos because that shit don't decide at the end the character of a woman, man. For real, you have women that don't have none of that shit and be the biggest ratchet and hoe, be the biggest feminist, biggest misandrist, and all that shit that don't have no ink, no septum ring. So y'all niggas looking at the wrong book cover. Y'all judging books by its cover, but not reading the damn content of the book. See, a lot of y'all niggas be having tattoos and ink and shit y'all self on y'all. So y'all niggas use the excuse that if you see a black chick with a septum ring or ink and all that, you know she must be into some alternative culture. That's y'all judgmental assumption. When y'all assumption could be wrong as fuck. Because you have women out here, like I said, that don't got none of them aesthetics. And to be the biggest hoes and all kind of shit. You got women out here, man, that don't have none of that, be doing all kind of shit. You dig? But y'all niggas so looking at what a woman want her aesthetics that y'all will let that shit cloud y'all motherfucking thought processes, and then it fuck up, and then that might be the motherfucking dime piece for you. But y'all so busy judging, and then after all, scarification, ink, and tattoos, you see that in Africa. You see women, tribal women wearing that shit. You see that in the indigenous American culture, where women wear septum rings and all kind of shit. But see, I think the shit is a lot of you niggas want to find a reason to nitpick with chicks because you all, I get it. Women nitpick on what motherfuckers got in their pocket. Understandable. I get it. Now, you do got dudes that don't like all that. You actually do got guys that don't like that, but some of these niggas, a lot of these niggas be nitpicking. They just nitpick that shit. Oh, man, she got all that ink. They got that septum ring, man. She must live in that alternative lifestyle. No. She might not even be living that lifestyle. She just the art. She an artsy ass woman that like ink. You got chicks that a lot of guys just intimidated because you might have a chick riding on a Harley Davidson and you don't got, you never had an idea of riding a Harley Davidson, so in your mind, she ringing up masculine ass woman just because she riding a Harley Davidson and you not. See, y'all niggas I noticed this, y'all niggas get intimidated. And this ain't just black men, it's white men too. White men get intimidated by certain women doing certain jobs and have certain hobbies. If they have certain jobs and certain hobbies, a lot of them niggas feel intimidated by that. They feel intimidated if you got a chick that look good that's a diesel mechanic that know more about cars than you. Because you a man, you feel your manly pride just been knocked down a few notches because this chick know how to work on a car and you don't. So now you don't feel like she just snatched your masculinity from you because you think that being a man, you gotta be able to fix shit, and you gotta be able to work on shit, you gotta be doing this, you gotta be doing that, and you got this woman that can do all that shit, put up drywall and do that shit. Like I said, those women are the exceptions and not the rule. See, this is what a lot of y'all guys are saying. You don't have a whole bunch of women out here, black or white women, armying, like we gonna go and all be diesel mechanics and shit. Because that's more normally men jobs. Like, now you got a lot of women out here driving trucks. At one time, it was a man's job, but due to the job market, women need jobs and shit. And then by now they got most of these big companies have automatic trucks. Not saying that you don't got no chicks out here that's some good jammers like me, but you got, due to the fact you got a lot of women that need jobs, you gonna have a lot of women out here driving trucks now. You know, when people need jobs, people gotta eat. So you have a lot of women that used to work in corporate spaces now out here driving trucks. And a lot of them said they liked it, they wish they could have did this rather than go to school, paying student loans back and damn near what? Eating ramen noodles and shit, because you had a lot of these women, man, that are working in corporate offices, paying high-ass rent for, and getting underpaid for the degree they got. But anyway, that's a whole nother video that I'm gonna talk about later. But yeah, a lot of y'all niggas just want to use that excuse, seeing women that wear tattoos, septic rings. Y'all use that as a cop-out, nigga. Y'all use that as a cop-out. If a chick come pull up on the side of you, you in a motherfucking Honda Civic, and she pull up on you in a big-ass pickup truck, or ride a goddamn big-ass Harley Davidson, and she be a sister with her afro septic ring, and look at you and wink her eye at you. Hey, I don't see that as motherfucking intimidating. I actually turned on by women that do shit like that. That actually turned me on. It's a chick, it's a white chick online that I follow, man. She a motherfucking welder, and there's a few black chicks I know that do welding. And you know, they get their hands dirty and they look good. They know how to glam up real good. You wouldn't even know they do shit like that until they tell you what they do, until they tell you their job. So yeah, you got women out here that look good, look feminine as hell, like to get their nails done. You know, they don't get them real long because they do work that requires your nails to be shorter. But they like being feminine, but they do motherfucking most of the jobs that men do. You know, so and some of them got ink, some of them wear septic rings, some of them wear different color hair. Do that make them less of a woman because they do that? No, they don't. I'm telling y'all, there's bitches out here that don't want none of that shit, and some of the worst bitches you could ever meet. The worst hoes and sluts you could ever meet. And I call them the Cleon cloak and I call them the Romulan cloak ship bitches. Cause they'll look like a good girl, the girl next door, and be the biggest ass slut. And you up there judge the chick that got all the ink on her body, all the septic rings and shit. You up there judging her and motherfucker misjudging her character over the bitch that don't got none of those aesthetics, because y'all judge the motherfucking book by the cover. But I digress.